Yes, that's it.
Did you get it?
Yes, I did. I solved it. I mean, really, you solved it for me, but I copied everything you did. Now I just have to press
My
enter.
mental fortitude will never be surpassed.
Then what the hell are you
Who would have
waiting
thought we
for?
just would have had spell
Push it.
password at the bottom?
Yep.
Okay, I will.
It would have been sweet if there was only 9 keys on that keyboard.
Incineration system has been disabled.
Jumpy!
You're welcome.
It worked! The incinerator shut down! It worked!
The real winner here is Hongo, because now his experiment was a success.
How does it feel? We proved this animal right. We should have let Akane die just to prove a point.
She went through a lot to get that answer. She set up
Yeah.
all of the Nonary games. She killed some people.
Well, she didn't kill them.
She
She
set
set
them
it
up
up
to
to where
die.
Ace... Yeah.
Whew.
Ace killed them, but
Yeah.
she definitely helped out.
So glad. Hearts on fire.
Strong desire burning deep within.
Kane, sorry, but things are kind of busy over here. I'm gonna have to hang up
Hearts
now,
on Fire
okay?
is a song from Rocky 4.
Oh, of course, that's fine.
Cool.
It's a song that plays during his like workout montage.
Gotcha. Two bracelets Hongo left behind.
Whoa, what?
Now.
Huh.
Junpei, are
Yeah,
you...
Seven and Lotus are just sitting here watching Junpei talk to Akane.
Okay.
Just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
They also don't know who Akane is. Because they only know her as June. That's why they were like, who's Akane?
Ah, shut it.
Here's my... What the fuck was wrong with Akane? That she was like constantly getting sick.
Yeah, that one I don't know about. I think maybe it's like, you know how in Back to the Future, like how they're like fading out of existence?
Yeah.
Because like it looks like they're not gonna do the right thing. I
Does
think
that
it's
mean she's
something
like...
like that.
Does that mean she's like a sender and a receiver? Because like maybe she like sent herself there, so it was like she was there.
I don't know. I think she received it, and so she set up the Nonary Games so that her past self would receive it. I don't think she necessarily sent anything ever.
You know what? I'm over it.
Incineration will begin in
Because I don't remember if the boat people or the I think the boat people were the receiving ones, right?
90 seconds.
Yeah.
So she would have only been a receiver in the experiment at least.
It
But it
doesn't
was...
sound like
They
it's
said that
stopping.
like all brothers and sisters or brothers and brothers
What
or
the
whatever,
shit? Why
Yeah.
they
isn't
were
it
all
stopping?
split up.
Yeah.
But she was still there with Santa.
Oh, right. Yeah, so maybe she was. Supposed to be anyway. Oh, but it didn't work for us.
Uh-oh.
It only worked for Akane.
Akane. Akane. You're gonna kill us. All your friends.
Incineration will begin in
Yeah, I know we're getting like close to the end, and like I don't know exactly how long it's gonna take, so I think we'll just keep rolling,
Yeah.
and I can always split it up if needed.
For sure. 9.
Oh, there's more numbers at the bottom here.
2
Snake,
plus 4
Clover,
plus
me,
5.
7, and Lotus.
That's pretty much everybody, right?
Yeah. Everyone left. That number is not a 9. It's not even a number.
It's a
It's
B.
hidden, but an exit can be found.
It's backwards P, you
Seek a way out.
idiots.
Seek a door that.
Why would you
It's
think it's a
upside
9?
down. It's a D.
What number is it? Or what is it?
Run, guys! Get to the door! Run!
2 plus 4 plus whatever else the other numbers were. Who cares?
Quick! Verify your numbers on the red. Verify? Who?
Just do it.
What combination?
All of us!
All of
We
us.
all need to verify.
Why?
You really think this is a good time to ask
Maybe it's like
questions? Just
one of
do
those symbols, like the planet symbols we were finding throughout the game.
Oh,
Incineration will begin in
maybe.
10 seconds.
I don't know.
8,
You guys better hurry though.
6,
I know. You're all fucking around.
3, 2.
Dive through.
Central gate has been opened. Incineration system has been disabled.
Oh, I thought it was just gonna blow
Good.
up behind them.
Cool guy jumping out of a door as it explodes.
Yeah.
Hurry! We've only got 9 seconds before the door closes. Go, go, go!
It
That's
opened.
quite a bit if you're all standing right there.
Yeah. Gotta find the dead. Okay, we did it.
Man, that's pretty messed up that you still got to do that after you get out of the exit door.
Yeah, for real. I guess it's just to make sure that they don't sneak like extra people in.
Oh, maybe.
Shit. Looks like we made it, huh?
Wait, what happened with Ace? Where did he go?
Man, I don't even remember. I think
I thought 7 was like arresting him. Or did he die? Did
I
someone
don't
kill him?
I don't remember what happened in this timeline. I think maybe he just got out with Santa in June.
Oh,
not
like
sure,
Santa took him?
I think like him, Santa, and June went out, but I'm not sure.
June disappeared.
Oh, did she?
She straight up fucking disappeared.
Akane?
Yeah, I
Akane,
don't remember.
Can you hear me? Akane!
That I
It's
remember.
been
'cause I
a
was
few
like,
weeks.
like that's like the one thing I remember because it was just like, what the fuck happened? But like the last thing I remember with Ace was that he was like laying on the ground.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's Akane. Standing in front of it was my
Akane!
brother.
Oi!
Oh, and there's
Oi!
a 7 and a Ace.
Snake.
Or Snake,
Snake.
that's what I meant.
Akane!
We just changed the past, yo.
Yep. But
What
yeah,
if
there's
it-
still the question of where she is now.
Because there are the things where it's like people like they change the past,
Mm-hmm.
and then like the next time they wake up, Like everything's different. Like they don't even like remember having to do all that stuff. Like their whole life changed because of it.
Yeah. Like Back to the Future.
Yeah. Except I'm pretty sure Marty remembers.
Yeah, he does. There was a lot of fan theories that his dad remembered too, or like that his dad knew
I
that it was
do
him.
think I remember hearing something about that.
Yeah.
That means Marty has to remember that his mom tried to get it on with him.
Yeah. Now, see, if Marty would have became his own dad, we would
That'd
have had
been
another
crazy.
temporal loop.
That would have been crazy.
I mean, from
Maybe
Back to the Future
that's why
logic,
Marty looks like Marty.
from the Back to the Future logic, though, that means that Marty would have just like disappeared, like he would have just stopped existing, because he like already was stopping to exist like at the end of the movie because they like weren't gonna get him back or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that would that would break the rules. But then does that mean that the baby would also stop existing because now Marty never existed?
You know what? You know what would have been crazy?
What?
If like Marty went back in time and he was like, "Oh no, my siblings are disappearing from this picture," but he just never disappeared.
Yeah. They're stunned by her sudden appearance.
No shit.
Let's get out of here. If we don't book it, we might run
Oh,
into
this is them
Hongo
as
again.
younger.
All I'm thinking about while we're doing this is like, what happens in the sequel? Because I know that the sequel is very much like a sequel. Like people say, like
Like it still has
don't
like all the
play it.
characters.
Like it doesn't. I don't know if it has all the characters, but people say like don't play it before playing this game because you won't like get it or whatever. And I'm just like, this is like pretty complete, you know?
Yeah.
Like I don't see where they could go from here.
Maybe they weren't expecting like going off of like this ending.
Yeah, that's true. There could be a different ending it branches off of. I know like Nier and like Nier is a spin-off of like only ending A of Drakengard or something like that. I don't know which ending it is.
Yeah.
But then like Nier Automata is like a continuation of like ending E and Nier and like that kind of thing. You know, knowing Yoko Taro, the creator of those games, that new Nier remake is, I bet you anything, gonna have like some new stuff that like references Automata, and we're gonna get like more time loops.
Oh no. I wouldn't put it past anybody.
Yeah.
I just hope it doesn't spiral out of control like George Lucas in the Star Wars movies.
I think the Nier lore is way more out of control. There's
I'm just saying, 'cause,
essential
like,
lore that is in Japanese only stage plays.
I only bring up George Lucas because every time that man's like, "I'm gonna update this movie,"
Hey, Junpei,
he
can I
adds
ask you
in
something?
way more than he needs to.
Oh yeah.
What's up? That door, the one with the 9 on it. Why'd it open?
Yeah, I want to know
Because I
that
said
too.
so.
Verified our numbers on the red. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 26. That makes our digital route 8. It shouldn't have opened.
That's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured it out already.
Huh? Why?
Because you were the person who taught me about the idea of bases.
Oh, is it like a? But still, like, isn't a real letter.
Bases? Yeah.
Yeah.
The 2 numbers in base 2.
0 and 1.
How about base 10?
That goes from 0 to 9, right?
Then how about base 16?
0 through F. After 9, it starts at A and goes from there. B, C, D, etc.
You're right. In other
Yeah,
words,
but
A in base 16 is
what
10
was
in
it
base
still?
10. B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, and so on.
So, what about it?
You don't get it? What if we keep going with that pattern?
Stop being so high and mighty.
What if you go way past
I
base
swear to
16
God,
all the way to
Junpei.
base 27?
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Well, the numerical digits are the same. So
They're
I
talking
guess you don't
pretty,
have multiple digits.
pretty nonchalantly for running up fucking stairs.
Is
I
14,
know.
F is 15, G is 16,
H is 17. I is 18.
Yep.
J is 19.
K is 20,
We're gonna do
L
all of
is
them.
21,
Jesus
M is 20.
fucking Christ.
O is 24. P is 25.
Yeah, and what comes after that?
Oh,
Oh, it was a Q.
26.
And what does that mean?
That wasn't a 9
Eight.
on the door.
I wasn't thinking of it as Q because I always like have a curl coming off my Qs.
Yeah. Yep.
It was a Q. A fucking lowercase Q.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
that's,
pretty much it.
I have that exact same thing where I do
Guess
with my
to put it
cues.
another way,
Yeah.
you could say that it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q in base 27.
Time for more running.
Did you stop? Man, no one's giving a shit about Snake. Clover's over here fucking dragging him up the stairs.
Yeah. They don't even really need to run. Like, they're safe now. They,
Yeah, pretty
like,
much.
he knows that
I think
June was 0. Like, so he should feel, like, pretty okay. I would just be walking.
yeah.
Like, they're not really in any danger.
They haven't even made it up the stairs. Like they're still in the same spot. That's the exact same picture from the last time they had that one.
Gotta have everybody panting.
Good, because they were talking like they weren't fucking running upstairs.
Now,
Gotta make it at least believable.
I remember I told you a while ago that people say that like the end of this game is way more satisfying if you play it on a DS. And I wonder
you gotta
why.
swirl this door open. Is that
No,
what it is? You gotta swirl the door open.
No, I don't know what it is, but I just wanted to remind you of that because I'm assuming we're gonna find out soon why.
What is it? I do know that.
All right.
You know how I joked and said that it should have just been a Sudoku?
Yeah.
When my mind saw the answer to that problem,
Finally here.
Uh-huh.
it said that the DS version was a Sudoku puzzle.
Wow.
Please do.
Wonder why they changed it.
They're making a pretty big hubbub about this door.
Yeah. I mean, it's their freedom.
Just open it. Who
The
cares?
game just ended. And then you close the DS.
The thing is, the door opens and your DS just closes on its own.
Maybe like during the scenes where you have like Akane and Junpei talking at the same time, like one's on the top screen, one's on the bottom or something.
Maybe.
I don't really know. I'll have to look into that after, or it might be something we just haven't seen yet that'll be obvious.
Yeah. We'll just wait to see their point until after this.
Yeah. That's the one. That's a bad thing about DS. The DS like stuff is that it doesn't translate well to other systems.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, was that it? You had to row the boat.
Maybe. Like The World Ends With You, like they had like the gameplay where like you use the stylus on the bottom screen, you use the D-pad to control the top screen, and like you use 2 characters at the same time. And then they ported it to phones and the Switch, and it was like we only have one screen, so we're just gonna only have one of the screens going and just forget the other one.
Good.
Yeah.
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 That's a good game though. World Ends With You. Sequel's coming out soon. In like June.
I was gonna say, hasn't it been like announced for like months now?
Yeah, it got announced a
Like,
few
did
months
it
ago.
get delayed?
No, the release date initially given was like summer, and now it's like coming out in
Okay.
like June or July. They also just
Yeah, 'cause
started World Ends With You anime last week, and technically this game is a sequel to the anime, but it's just so that like you
is it
don't
gonna
have
be
to
like a
play the
short
first
run?
game.
So I'm assuming it's just like a short run then.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's just like a season, like I don't know how many episodes, but I'm assuming it'll be over before the game comes out.
You would have to hope so.
Well, yeah, since it's a sequel
Like
to the anime.
you get the game, and it's like there's still like 6 episodes of the anime left. And you're like, oh fuck, and it's like a weekly, so you gotta wait 6 weeks to actually play the game.
Yeah, I mean the anime just tells the story of the game. It's just like a little updated, so like they're using smartphones now and like stuff like that.
Yeah. No more Nokias.
But they had to make an anime because nobody wanted to play the game because the gameplay was a big turnoff to a lot of people.
Of course.
I played the whole game, and I hated the gameplay. I ended up turning it down to easy so I could just breeze through it.
I'm so satisfied right now.
No way.
It's a DS.
I like that. I was like, I'm so satisfied right now. And he's like, no way.
What?
It can't be.
This is...
The sun looks like a boner. Run. Yep, just the middle of a field.
Wow.
This is the building in the Nevada desert.
Oh, yeah.
the mock experiment building.
Are we the people that were just in that one?
Oh my god.
Maybe.
Like they ran the
This whole
experiment.
time
They
we
ran
were
the
in
experiment
WQ.
at 2 separate time windows.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Who are we related to?
Are you guys gonna get out of here now? I bet it's better if it's on a DS because it ends with like a Doki Doki section where you gotta use the touchscreen.
Yeah, where we gotta take all Junpei's like clothes off.
Nah, 7.
Ooh. Nope, it's Ace. That's his punishment. To be subjected to that.
Akane.
There never was a detonator at all.
How the fuck did that one dude blow up then?
Well, I'm gonna guess she put a detonator in his only because she wanted him
God.
to die. She had to convince Ace that it was like real, you know?
Yeah. We talking about? I think you're hearing her voice in the wind. You were just talking to her in the past, you fucking dingus.
Yeah, where did she even go? Huh. I have more questions than answers.
So satisfied. I'm so satisfied.
I'm pretty sure
I've
there's
never
an
been more
epilogue.
satisfied. I've never been more satisfied with a game. Never.
I'm gonna look up while we're here why it's cooler on a DS.
Probably because you had to swirl the fucking door open. Just that fucking Google search. Why is 999 better, like cooler on a DS?
Yeah, it's hard to find. Not finding anything here. Maybe it's the epilogue or something. I don't know.
Maybe people were just yanking your chain.
Here's a no, that's not it. I don't know. I'll have to do some research later.
Are you
Here we
okay?
go.
Oh, come on. This is nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
I swear to God, if it was like
You
on the
don't
DS, it
look
was like
okay.
fucking Akane making like a smooch face, and you just have to like click her smooch face. So it's like Junpei kisses her or some bullshit.
How does it look then?
Well,
What the
let's
heck?
see.
He looks
like
great,
you
man.
Kissed a toad and got warts, but then they just kept growing and growing and
Is
growing.
this like an event that was referenced at some point that I don't remember?
I have
does
no
that
fucking
even
Oh, I
idea,
remember when
man.
Junpei got beat up for me.
It took us like 6 or 7 months to play this game. I have no fucking idea.
See? I told you you're not okay. You're too reckless. You can't beat 5 8th graders, Jumpy. That's crazy.
She's like, you're too reckless, and
Yeah,
that's
but
why I
you
had to
couldn't just
hit you
stand
so
there.
much.
I mean, don't you think so? I had to do something.
Look at that Nevada desert.
Huh.
Are
They just left
are
it
they
for
all
us.
in this? Are they all gonna be sitting in there?
Apparently.
Seven's pretty big, man. You might want to let him drive. Just let him stick his arm and head off the.
Nope. Snake
Squeeze in
7
the
and I
back
are all
seat.
squeezed in the back.
Oh, they're letting Clover drive.
Woo! This is so fun! This is so awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around, and there's no speed limit.
Hey, Clover, watch those bumps, all right? This car jumps even a little, and I think I'm gonna get crushed to death.
Hey, shut it. I can't help if I'm big, all right? Suck it up.
You suck it up,
Why
7.
don't you drive, 7?
You fat tubby. It's okay,
I'm a
I can say that
cop. I
I'm
ain't gonna
fat
break the
tubby.
law.
He doesn't have an international license.
Yeah, but
What?
you could have sat in the passenger seat.
Where is he from?
Oh, hell no.
I don't
There's
know.
no way I'm giving this seat up. And Clover, there's no need to slow down. The car Santa and June are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
How do you know?
Alright, I found out why.
What's that?
It's exactly what I said. Is that on the top screen of the DS, it's like Junpei's point of view, and on the bottom screen, it's just Akane talking.
Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tracks going out.
That really doesn't seem worth it to play the version with no
Nope.
voice acting. But that's what people recommend still.
There's no doubt about it.
Then we've got to hurry. If
Well,
we
and the
want to,
Sudoku
don't we?
puzzle, I guess.
Yeah, that people
Sure thing.
they love their Sudoku.
No, I think overall, like, this game was... It was pretty okay.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit overhyped. But I
Yeah, I
do think
mean,
we kind of dragged it out for ourselves, too. Like, if I would have just played
Yeah.
this, like, over the course of, like, a weekend, you know, just, like, binged it,
Yeah.
I could see
Yeah.
myself,
I mean,
you know, being more attached to it.
it didn't help that they were really driving home what each puzzle was,
Yeah.
and giving you like 40 minutes of them explaining the puzzle after they just explained it.
Yeah, they really liked explaining every little thing, but then when we get to the end, they don't want to explain anymore.
Yeah.
Like, they don't want to explain the interesting stuff. They only want to explain all
what
the
the hell
little
are you doing?
tedious details that we don't need to hear 8 times.
I still don't know what the fuck happened to Ace. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't really remember either.
Either he got killed or someone took him.
Help me! Officer, please! You have to come
Yeah.
with me!
Hmm.
You couldn't run away after you threw the kitty to me?
Yeah, I guess I coulda.
Then why didn't
Nah,
you?
man.
I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up real good.
Yeah, look
Because
how
of
that
what they
turned
were
out.
doing to the kitty.
What were they doing to
Yeah,
the
that
kitty?
too, but I think they were the ones behind those murders our first
I
semester.
don't know.
Remember?
Beating him up.
Oh.
The 8th graders
you mean
killed
the
somebody?
bunnies?
Oh,
Yeah,
bunnies.
the bunnies. They asked me what elementary school I was from, so I told them. And then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbits. I couldn't forgive them for that, so I... Hey, there's still some stuff I don't get.
You're telling me.
Like Ace. Well, I guess I should say Guitaro Hunger.
Where'd he go?
Why did he create the Nonary project? Anybody?
That's the only
Any
thing I
ideas?
care about. Where did he go?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah, where is
He's
he?
still in the trunk, I assume?
What?
Whose trunk?
He's tied up in the trunk.
Our trunk? How did we get out?
I
How did
don't
we get out the
remember that.
door?
Hey, were you listening to us?
How the fuck did we get out of the door? Because we didn't account for Ace's number.
Come
I have
on,
no
I know
idea.
you were. Answer me.
Like, wouldn't he have just exploded?
I
What
only
the
wanted to see
fuck?
Faces. Human faces.
What?
I thought if I could gain the
Because he can't
ability
see
to
faces.
access the morphic field set,
You did all this bullshit because you can't see a face?
could see
You
faces
stupid ass bitch.
by peering into people's
Man.
minds. You
Do
could
you
understand
wish
how
how often I like
processing
wouldn't see people's
expressions
faces?
occurs.
That's it?
That's pretty ridiculous.
Yes, if you want to put it simply. But if you are looking for a more
'Cause, like,
philosophical answer,
Can I like
I could
if I
supply
go to
that
a
as well.
store, I'll see someone
You
that
see,
like
The human
was in one of my
collective
classes in like
consciousness.
7th grade. I'm like, I remember that face, and then I'll go like 6 aisles over.
All right. So what's your second question?
You said there were some things you didn't get, didn't you?
Why is Lotus here? What does she have to do with anything? Everyone else had a backstory.
They really did not explain Lotus at all.
Nah, she's just here. Like, they just need a 9th person, but they couldn't come up with a 9th backstory.
Like I'm pretty sure she was
Well, my next
there
question
in the
doesn't really have
original
anything to do with
Nonary
it.
Games or whatever.
Yeah. Though I don't think it's been explicitly said.
Yeah,
This is for you,
which
Seven.
also
It's about the whole
renders
Alice thing.
Seven's insults to her that she's old.
Yeah. Maybe she's
totally
Alice,
moot.
the mummy. That's why
Oh,
she's
Ice.
old.
What's the deal with that?
Oh my god!
See, 9 years ago, after I escaped from the gigantic,
Like she survived all those years, but her clothes didn't.
catch him when he finally slipped up. During the course of my investigations, I learned a lot more about the gigantic. I also found out about Gordain and Alice.
You're not really answering my question. Was there actually a girl who wouldn't...
I wonder
look
why
at
they all
you
just
for
don't
sure?
refer to each other like as like their normal names anymore.
Yeah.
What?
Alice doesn't exist. 9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant. My research determined
So I
that he was a
snorted
member
it.
of the genus Mandragora of the family Solanaceae. I was able to extract a particular alkaloid from it. I used that extract to create Soparil. Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm, and we grew rapidly.
What did it do?
Guess we're not gonna find out.
What did it do? Was it the thing that knocked him out?
Maybe.
Here, this is for you.
What's this?
This is for you, doll. His name is Junpei.
This game has like
Jumpy, are you sure it's
made me just
for
like
you,
completely
doll?
slouch. Cause I'm just like, why is this happening? And then I slouch
Yeah,
further,
The lady at the shop said so. That
and my
means
brow
it's for you, right?
furrows, and
I,
I'm just
you
like,
sure it's not a voodoo doll?
get out of here.
Wait,
I think
what?
the only
That's oh man.
the upside to the
Oh,
DS
man.
is that it would make this go a lot faster.
Why is that?
Well, it sure looks
Because
like
you
a
have the
voodoo
two screens
doll.
at the same time.
You do know what a voodoo
Doing both
doll
of these
is,
at the same time, not just one
right?
screen.
Well, I think it's only during the like ending reveal thing. Like the reveal that like June was like 0 and all that. I don't think it's now.
It only-
Whoops.
Yeah.
That-
I guess calling
Ah.
it Junpei isn't a very good idea then.
Why are you giving me this anyway? It just seems really sudden.
Well, you know how after June, we aren't gonna get to see each other too much?
Well, he said it. He said June.
I mean, we're gonna be in different schools.
Uh-oh.
and I just thought I'd, you know,
Oh, okay. Well, how about we call it June then?
okay.
Was this
So-
motherfucker talking to a doll this whole time?
He just gave her a voodoo doll named June. Yeah, I think that might have been what was with us.
My God, I'm gonna freak out,
This-
Brendan. I'm gonna freak
You sound
out.
like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
I did when I was just like looking up real quick why it was better on a DS. I did see that
Yes, I, head
of tribe. The sequel was not originally planned, so this is supposed to be like its own complete thing,
This doll,
which leads me to believe that the
traditional
sequel is
charm
not
of
going to
tribe.
answer any of these questions.
Or it's gonna answer all of them.
Yeah, it
So
might.
I give this, it me. So we always together.
Oh, Jumpy.
If something bad, then hold and pray. I go
swear to
wherever
God.
you are. So here,
Kids suck.
take.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy. Oh, Jumpy. I'll never forget you. I promise.
What if it was like, I'll never forget you, I promise, and it was like 5 days later, I couldn't remember who gave me this doll.
I'll never forget you either.
Well,
Bathed in the warm sunlight of the evening.
now we're back here.
Nice.
The biggest mystery. All right, what's the biggest mystery? Who are you, Lotus? Oh,
God damn! We'll never find out. We're never gonna know.
so she
What?
died in the incinerator, but she's still alive now and is June. But she didn't really die in the incinerator because we sent her back the thing. And also June, whoever that is gone.
I'm gonna punch my screen.
Maybe there's 2 different timelines.
I'm gonna absolutely hit my screen.
Yeah, 7 did remember her dying. That's true. So maybe it was a different timeline.
They're doing timelines. I swear to God.
There's one other logical explanation.
She got out and they just saw burned ashes of something. Who fuck knows?
7
Hey,
did
look!
something?
Over there. There's somebody next to the road.
What?
Is it June?
Did they just completely fail to capitalize on telling us what this other option was? What the
Yes.
fuck? Yo! Let's keep this forever. This is the best game.
Wonder who that was. Maybe that leads into the second game.
I don't care who it was. All I know is this is the best game ever now.
Junpei realized who she was.
And who's that? Fuck.
Achievement
I'm gonna
unlocked. Don't forget your towel.
I'm gonna freak out, man. I'm gonna.
Why was the achievement called "Don't forget your towel"? We did it. Except these parts, but we did most of it. Alright, well, we're gonna have some Googling to do, it looks like. Wait, what's even happening right now?
What is this?
Oh, I think I accidentally started the beginning again.
Oh, you just started the whole game all over?
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go Google our answers, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.